When you think of Las Vegas, you just think of casinos. But we are so much more than that. If you love to cook, this is the kitchen for you. Talk about a chef's dream. And one of the very best features on this home is that you get to custom design the pool of your dreams.
This flooring is from President Madison's house. They refurbished it and...
President Madison?
Yeah.
I am always blown away when I meet new salespeople, especially real estate agents, who post on Instagram once a month. And they say, well, that's not really me. Well, then the job isn't really you.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain in the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about this show? It's totally unscripted.
Welcome back to Your American Dream. I say your because these are stories for you and by you. We're sharing positive stories week by week and hoping to make a lasting impact on the nation. Today we have an incredible adventure with co-hosts Craig Sewing and Tawny Vargas. We're going to be exploring a property in Rancho Santa Fe with unprecedented entertainment value. Check it out.
We have an extra special surprise today because Jenna invited us out to Hacienda Del Corazon.
House of the Heart.
Say it in Spanish. We're in San Diego.
Hacienda del Corazon.
So terrible.
I know, I sound so white. Which I know what it means, the house, the heart of the house, house of the heart. My understanding is when we find it, it's going to be a massive estate.
My understanding is we were supposed to take a right, like 6 rights ago, but that's okay.
Well, at least it's a nice neighborhood to be driving around.
Rancho Santa Fe. You get a horse arena.
That's right, Jenna did tell me we're going to get the ride of our life here, so I don't even know what that means. I imagine, hey look, there's a horse sign.
We're getting close.
Yeah, that's got to mean something.
I can feel the love.
I can feel the whiskey bar.
Hacienda Del Corazon. You could smell the whiskey. I think it is.
Is it?
I see roses.
I see a awesome estate. Wow. Wow. Mark here. I can't wait to go in.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. Great time. Ready to show me around?
I thought you were showing me around.
Let's go.
That is an unbelievable property in Rancho Santa Fe, California. At 12,000 square feet, we were probably going to get lost. But before we do, we had an amazing interview with New York's Ryan Serhant, also the star of Bravo's $1 Million Listing, and he dropped some incredible knowledge on us. So get a pen and paper and get ready to take some notes only on The American Dream.
I'm Kara Kay with The American Dream. I get to meet with Ryan Serhant of $1 Million Listing. It's an exclusive interview and it's one you won't want to miss. Thank you again for being here with us.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
With the wine in the wine room.
It couldn't be classier, in my opinion.
I know, it's very classy. I should have worn a tie.
So I know that you know the importance of TV and media. How important do you think that is in real estate today?
I think media is incredibly important in all businesses. I think any business that does anything for marketing in any way, shape, or form is now a media company. I mean, if you're a real estate brokerage like I am in New York City, we don't build the apartments, we don't build the buildings. We're not really real estate brokers, we're media brokers, right? I find different ways to market my properties via media. And so for me, television has been huge.
Sure, I think you of all people know the importance of getting exposure to listings, which is why you've gotten into TV and media. Now talk about the transition into how important it is to be social as well as on TV.
Yeah, I think that if you're a salesperson, right, which is what the book is for, is anybody who sells anything, you're really selling yourself, right? You're creating a relationship. You sometimes have to talk about the product. Sometimes you have to go into the price. Sometimes you have to go into the features. You need to have all that information, but that's what you need to do. That's the job, right? Everything else, especially through social media, especially through different forms of media, is building that relationship passively, right? This, you and I talking right now, is an active communication, building a relationship. Right. But I can hit so many more people through social, right, through YouTube, through LinkedIn articles. People talk about passive income all the time. For salespeople and for a lot of people in our generation, kind of the gig generation, we have passive relationships are passive income, because those will turn into other sources of work for us down the line, and we just don't even know what they are.
If you are talking to a realtor who really wants to make it tomorrow and in the future, what advice would you give them?
I am always blown away when I meet new salespeople, especially real estate agents, who post on Instagram once a month, who aren't doing anything on YouTube or on Facebook or on Twitter, and they say, well, that's not really me. Well, then the job isn't really you. You can't sit there and complain about not having business, or sit there and complain about how the market's so tough, if you're not actively doing things that are under your control. And what's under your control is putting out media. There's so many different places to absorb content these days, and so many real places to hit real people, to target them directly in your neighborhood, on your block, like that age group. It's all about consistency.
Are you ready to cheers to your book and all your success?
Sure.
Okay.
Are we drinking this?
Yeah, I mean,
are we chugging
I know
it?
nothing about wine.
So we're cheersing to the American Dream?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that again.
Okay.
So it's for real.
Okay, cheers.
All right.
To the American Dream.
It doesn't get any better than Ryan Serhant. I mean, there is a reason why millions of people follow him every single week. We're lucky to have him on the show. And right now, we're gonna go back to Rancho Santa Fe and see what Craig and Tawny are up to. Check it out.
Now this is an estate. This is an entertainer's dream. Tawny, can I saddle up with you?
Sure.
In this full bar?
Have you ever seen an estate with its own saloon?
No, I've never been in a place like this. This flooring is from President Madison's house. They refurbished it and...
President Madison?
Yeah. So like from his house, this flooring from his house is now in this pad that we're sitting right now in front of this bar.
Well, you know, I think I'm feeling a little presidential.
Yeah?
So I think this calls for a shot.
Shot, cocktail, shot, right, let's do it. We wouldn't be doing this bar justice if we didn't like take a shot.
Well, I'm feeling classy, so how about the bad stuff?
All right, coming right up. 2 shots of bad stuff.
It's a classic.
Here I have your bad stuff. So I'm gonna pour us a couple shots, but I mean, could you imagine hosting a party here? This could serve hundreds of people.
And if this is your house, you're gonna be the most popular kid, and I promise you, everybody's gonna come party at your house.
Well, this is a great place to host them.
A few more of these, I think you'll be dancing on that stage over there.
I might get on that stage. Depends how we have to get along with the horse arena a little bit later, though.
Oh,
We'll
yeah?
Check that out later. Do some things out there, have some fun.
Something?
Yeah,
Let's have
do
some
something.
fun.
It ain't my first rodeo.
In the midst of the darkest night,
Hacienda Del Corazon is a classic property in Rancho Santa Fe.
chains that were holding me. You sent your son down to set me free. Everything
This property was originally constructed around the same idea of lifestyle that Rancho Santa Fe was founded on, and that is a simpler and a slower lifestyle.
Every time I walk through this house, I see another detail that blows my mind, but my favorite part about the home is that there's this incredible indoor-outdoor space that is accessible in every room. Living in Southern California and having so many beautiful sunny days, it's wonderful to be able to have all of your doors and windows open.
Floors from President Madison in your own private saloon. These are the sorts of things that I didn't even know I wanted until I saw them. This is an amazing way to entertain, but right now we're going to check out how they entertain in your city.
Jillian Batchelor.
And I'm Daryl Hanna, and we're the Batchelor Hanna Group.
And today we're here in Summerlin, Las Vegas to tell you what Summerlin living is all about. Many times when you think of Las Vegas, you just think of casinos, but we are so much more than that.
We absolutely are. Today we're here at the City National Arena, home to the Golden Knights practice facility.
Go Knights, go!
A place you can bring your family and watch the Golden Knights actually practice right here behind us. You can also visit the Arsenal, where you can buy gear for the Golden Knights. Just a really super fun place. I actually have my son in a league here. He's actually learning how to practice hockey.
And how fun is that?
It is
So
amazing.
today, because we want to tell you what the City National Arena has to offer, we are going to be meeting with Brian Killingsworth. He is the Chief Marketing Officer of the Vegas Golden Knights. Come and follow us in.
Let's go check it out.
Brian, tell us a little bit about what Golden Knights have done for our community.
Well, it's been a huge blessing for us to be part of this community and to be an integral force in bringing the community together. Now you see the community resonating with a Golden Knights logo, whether it's the common thread that pulls them all together, but everybody who wears the hat or has the logo on their car, now they're connected that way.
So if we can just talk some numbers for a second, some of the research that I was able to do is I saw that last year about ticket sales and attendance of the games was a little over 700,000 people, about $60 million in revenue from that. We saw a lot of gaming revenue with that. And so where are you guys thinking you might hit this season?
Well, the revenue's been substantial, especially the economic impact that we help play. Not only at T-Mobile Arena with all the jobs that started there with the retail and concessions and construction, but also here at City National Arena, here in Summerlin. There's a ton of jobs that opened up here, whether it was all the staff that are here, the retail, the construction on that side as well. So we help play a role in that.
Absolutely you do. My research shows a little over 50,000 jobs indirectly and directly created just with what you guys are doing. So I just want to thank you so much for your time today. You have been amazing.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We are in downtown Summerlin, an amazing outdoor shopping center that has an array of restaurants, a movie theater, and they do a ton of fun events like goat yoga in the park, fashion shows, and holiday events.
But today, we're meeting our business partner, Bill Gaylord, with the Gaylord Hansen team at Loan Depot. Let's go inside and talk to him and see what's happening in the lending world today.
Bill, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Hey, Bill.
Daryl, what's going on? Nice to see you.
You too.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Wow, this is nice. All right, Bill, well, thank you so much for your time today. We really appreciate it. What's new?
Oh, man, there's a lot going on, Jillian. The market has been volatile. I mean,
to say the least.
The election coming up. You've got the economy is doing really well. And interest rates have actually gone up. It's at the highest level since 2011.
Wow.
And if you look at it from last year to this year, they're up about 1%. So we're seeing buyers get a little bit concerned, like, I don't want to wait until rates go up, but yet I can't find a house.
Yeah.
So they're getting a little bit nervous that if the rates continue to go up, they may not be able to qualify. There's a really cool program out there called Lock and Shop.
Okay.
And it is a program where buyers can go in, they can lock for 150 days.
Oh, wow.
Before they find the home?
Before they find the home.
That is
They don't have to
amazing.
have a property.
Wow.
They can do it for 150 days, and if the rates go down, when they actually buy, they can actually get what's called a float down option.
Wow, that's like
They
a
get the
double
lower
wow.
interest rate. Yeah. So we just locked one in yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Wow.
And they have until mid-March to buy a home.
Well, you're an amazing wealth of knowledge, Bill. Thank you so much for meeting with us today.
I'm excited to be working with you, and let's get some
And
more
this is why our
homeowners
clients
in.
trust you and love you, and I really appreciate that. Well, thanks so much, Bill. Nice
Thank
to see
you.
you.
Nice to
Absolutely,
meet you.
Bill.
Daryl.
Are you ready to see some fantastic real estate? Follow us in. Welcome to Summerlin. This home is fantastic. Absolutely a home I could see myself living in. This 4,200 square foot dream home has 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, a great room with this beautiful Italian tile chevron pattern wall. This home was designed with the decorator in mind, as well as an entertainer's delight. Let's check out the kitchen. If you love to cook, this is the kitchen for you. Talk about a chef's dream. You have a full slab granite countertop, built-in chef-grade stainless steel appliances, a coffee bar, a butler's pantry. I mean, this is a place I can see myself eating a meal in. So if you're looking for a showpiece in your house, something you want to impress your friends and family, let's look at this powder bath. It has an amazing full agate backsplash wall that's backlit with LED lighting. Talk about impressive. Now let's meet Daryl upstairs so he could show us around the master suite.
Welcome to this exquisite Toll Brothers home, featuring a plethora of upgraded features. Come check out the master retreat, my favorite room in the entire house. Now this master bedroom is fully custom, and when I say custom, I mean custom. The sitting room here was designed so that when you're sitting in the furniture, reading a book, and you're looking out, you're gonna see the entire Las Vegas Valley. The furniture that you see in here does come with the house. The master bedroom bed was also designed so that when you're laying in the bed, you can look out and see the views into the city. It's truly spectacular. Come check out the bath. But before we check out the bath, my favorite room, my wife's probably favorite room also, the master closet. Truly spectacular. And as we come down the hallway into the actual master bath itself, you're going to be greeted with this soaking tub, which is accentuated by amazing lighting fixtures, the walk-in shower, full slabs of marble with a picture framed window in the middle with custom tile. Double sinks with marble tops and custom cabinetry. This is truly a spectacular master bathroom. Let's go check out what Jillian's looking at right now. Hey, Jillian.
Hey, Dee.
How's it going?
So what do you think about this amazing view?
Truly spectacular. Let's go check out this custom pool.
Let's. And one of the very best features on this home is that you get to custom design the pool of your dreams. Take a look at this gorgeous pool right here. And that's it. That's a wrap.
Never been in a horse stable in California before. I've been in a lot of real estate, but nothing like this. This is cool.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I grew up in horses all my life. And this is honestly one of the coolest.
So Jenna is going to show us around, take us on some of these horses, but I'm kind of noticing there's not any here. This thing could hold 7 or 8 of them, I think.
Yeah, it could hold you. You could live here.
I could live here. All right, well, you're the one who grew up in a barn. So what about these horses? All right, and there she is. Hey, Jenna.
Hi. I know. I promised you guys horses, and there are no horses here today. But the good news is the owners took them down to the Del Mar racetrack, and we have the whole place to ourselves, and I have something super exciting planned. We have 400 horses up at the garage.
400 horses in the garage. All right. Well, let's check it out. All right.
So this is what I really wanted to show you, the toy garage.
What a garage, a lot of toys.
We have motorcycles, motorized bicycles,
Yep.
a classic Chevelle.
This is a beast. Now this is a nice car. I don't even want to touch it because I want to get my fingerprints on it.
But what you get to go out and have some fun with is this razor.
So this is the horses.
This is it.
So I get to drive this?
Go have fun.
All right. Can I bring Tawny with me?
Of course.
Wow.
Go rip it
All
up.
right, let's go cruising this beast. I'm gonna go grab Tawny and we're gonna go tear it up.
Now, remember, be gentle. The owners aren't here.
All right, got it. Giddy up. Let's do this.
If you would take all the posters on my walls growing up as a kid and put all the cars together, it would be that garage. I mean, that property is absolutely amazing and something that dreams are made of. But right now, we're gonna check out your agent in your city.
1, 2, 3.
So Ann,
Yeah, Bill.
how's it going?
It's great. How
You
are
ready
you?
for the mortgage minute?
I'm ready for
All
the
right,
mortgage
let's do
minute.
it.
All right.
Okay. Let's talk about process in mortgage. We get asked all the time, man, I don't know what to do first. So step us through what the mortgage process is.
So, Bill, really the most important thing is for you to first initially understand how much you can actually qualify for and how much you're actually comfortable making a payment at.
Okay.
Those two things don't always go together.
Right.
Sometimes you want a payment for a home that is $200,000, but your payment actually is going to be for a $300,000 home based on your tastes and needs.
Yeah.
So the first step is finding out, what do you really qualify for?
Okay.
The most important thing is talking to a mortgage professional that truly can help guide you through that process. Everybody thinks, oh, I can hurry and make a quick phone call. You know, people will tell me online instantly that I'm approved, but they really haven't done a thorough job.
They haven't done the whole thing.
They have not done the whole thing to see if you truly do qualify. So
First step is they call you.
First step, you call
or
a mortgage professional. Yes,
Yep.
absolutely.
What's the second step? What happens after that?
Second step is you need to give good information about what you're trying to accomplish, what you're thinking of, you know, your life is
Your
going to
kind
look
of financial
like in 5
goals.
years. Exactly.
Okay.
And then you want to also go over your current situation with finances. How much money do you even have saved up right now? Everybody talks about down payment assistance programs, things like that,
Yep.
but you still have to have a couple of $1,000s saved up no matter what.
Sure.
Okay, you've got to do what's called earnest money. You're going to have some inspections up front, so you can't just go in with no money.
So it's not just down payment, it's got to plan on down payment and closing costs.
Absolutely.
But there are some programs out there for down payment assistance
Absolutely.
that can help with closing costs.
Yes.
But they have to have something typically.
You've got to
Unless
have
it's
some
a
money.
really unusual
Yes.
program.
Gifts work too. You can
Right.
always get gifts
Okay.
from family that you're related to.
Mhm.
So the next step is you really want to allow us to run your credit, analyze the full situation using all the pieces of information you've provided up to that point, and then we run an automated approval to say, here's how much you can qualify for, here's what it's going to take to get there, and these are all of the conditions you can expect you're going to need to meet in order to be into contract and then close the loan.
So step one is contact a mortgage professional.
Contact a mortgage professional.
Step two is figure out how much you can afford.
Absolutely.
Step three is get your credit pulled. Step four is
complete the loan
application.
with us. And then run the automated
and then
approval.
automated underwriting. And then that gives them the opportunity to go ahead and get it done.
And start shopping. And
Okay.
they'll learn a lot about it.
Go find a house.
Yeah, they'll
right?
learn a lot about how much they really can afford and change if they need to.
Well, good. Ann, thanks so much. That was a lot of fun. Back to you at the studio.
Well, that's it for this episode of The American Dream. I don't know how I ended up in the studio when Craig and Tawny got to ride that thing out in Rancho Santa Fe. Either way, if you have a property that you think would be perfect for the American Dream, or you have a story that you think that we should shoot out all over the nation, we would love to hear from you. And until the next episode, I hope you keep dreaming, and thanks for stopping by.
Till you come back.